Hola, buenos días a todos. Es un placer estar con vosotros hoy para hablar de este tema. La imagen está ya presentada. Quería simplemente hacer una pequeña introducción muy rápida para presentaros el grupo Allianz y Allianz Partners. Esto va a llevar un minuto antes de pasar al inglés y a la conversación con Gaelle Chiodi, que me está acompañando hoy. 3 cifras importantes para el grupo Allianz: 186.000 millones de cifras de negocio el año pasado, con un crecimiento de 8%, y un beneficio operativo de 17.000 millones de euros, con una progresión también de 8%, y al final un beneficio neto de 11.000 millones. Estos son 3 cifras claves para hablar del grupo Allianz en el mundo. Si entramos ahora en la parte del ecosistema o digamos el business model que tenemos 3 business model. El B2C, que está llevado por nuestras entidades locales, como Allianz Seguros en España. Tenemos el B2C, que está llevado el B2B, perdón, directamente por nuestras entidades especializadas, y al final el B2B2C, que Allianz Partners tiene como business model. Y hemos creado, como podéis ver en la derecha del slide, 4 ecosistemas globales para este modelo de negocio, perdón, con movilidad, easy living, travel, y hoy haremos un enfoque sobre la parte health and wellness, salud y bienestar. Y vamos entonces a entrar directamente en el asunto del día. Bueno, esto es un tema muy interesante de cómo hemos pasado por digamos, un business tradicional a un business digital, y hoy en día tenemos una evolución hacia la inteligencia artificial. Yo diría que no es algo que queremos pasar de un 0 a 100%, pero hacer un modelo híbrido. Lo vamos a ver un poco con las preguntas que voy a hacer a Gaelle. No tengo las preguntas aquí como estaba previsto tener. Voy a hacer una pequeña cosa rápida, así, para ver si puedo, de esta forma, obtener las preguntas en la pantalla. Vamos a verlo. Ya. Y vosotros tenéis la imagen, es fantástico. Bueno, Gaelle, thank you for your presence here. It's a pleasure. You understand Spanish, you speak Spanish a little bit, but we are going to do it in English. So why do we say that the problem today for the digital health, it's not navigation, but rather, it's not medicine, but rather navigation?
Exactly, exactly. Because this is the whole challenge that came up to us to build that digital ecosystem and this health ecosystem. And the reality today is that as soon as you have one symptom that do appear, people are really struggling with that. They don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. And it's exactly related to the fact that the healthcare system today, whether we are in Spain, in France, or in another country, are very much fragmented today. There is a lot of stakeholders in the pathway, no coordination between doctors, between laboratory, between medical providers, people don't speak to each other. It is complex, and the outcome of that is that people get lost. And the reality is that navigating healthcare takes often much more effort for individuals than receiving the care itself. In fact.
Okay, super. So, the sound, please. Yes. So I forgot to present you. I'm so sorry. So you are head of global digital health and services in Allianz Partners. Okay, next question. Can you tell us more about this idea of this digital front door?
Yeah, because exactly from that navigation challenge, we came up to build that digital front door for that purpose, to fix basically 3 things. To provide that immediate access to medical advice to our members, with digital tool as well, to make sure that via this platform they can access the right medical care provider at the right timing, and to make sure that we were doing all that in a user-friendly and intuitive navigation in one app without switching between different platforms.
So what do you think if we present now a small video of
Let's do that.
2 minutes
Yeah.
about Lumi, about this application? So let's go.
I want to show you something. It's called the Lumi app and it's super helpful. I've got a problem with my arm. I mean, it's just a rash, but it's a little uncomfortable and I think it's going to need some medication. But first, I need to get some proper advice to find out what's happening. I've got the Lumi app, so I can do something about it right now. I've opened the app and selected the Doctor Chat service. It uses AI technology to understand my symptoms and get me connected to the correct doctor. I said I've got a rash on my arm and I'm going to upload a photo so the doctor can get a better idea of what it might be. He'll be able to say if I need to see a doctor in person or if I need any treatment. That's really reassuring. The doctor thinks it's going to clear up in just a few days with a simple over-the-counter cream. And even better, I can use the medication delivery service to get my medication delivered to my door. Well, that turned out quicker than expected and saved me a trip to the pharmacy. Right, let's get this arm sorted so I can stop worrying about it. Okay, so it's been a couple of days and the medication does seem to be working, but I am also going to book a follow-up appointment with the dermatologist. I simply go to facility search and appointment booking and find a medical provider nearby. There's a specialist dermatologist just 5 minutes away, so I've just made an appointment. Great news. The dermatologist gave my arm a thorough look over and there's really nothing to worry about. The cream's working well and everything's on the mend. A few days now since I started the medication and my arm rash has completely cleared up. Having the Lumi app has just allowed me to take control of my health. It just makes healthcare simple, which means I can get on with my life.
Okay, so we see how it works, this application Lumi. Can you summarize what people can do with this health app as we saw in the video?
Yeah, exactly. So you've seen it in that video. So basically, 4 points to remember from that ecosystem that we have in this app and platform. Number one, it does help people to understand what is going on when there is a health concern that do appear for them. We have digital checker, symptom checker tool inside the app that can help to initiate that journey. We introduced basically 18 months ago even this AI vital tool that can monitor in real time and track your blood pressure, your oxygen rate, and even your heart rate from just using the camera of the smartphone. So this is the understanding about the initial, health concern. And then we connect user to a medical professional via a text consultation if that's needed. It can go up to the video consultation with a doctor. The condition of the user can be assessed. The diagnosis can be made. The prescription can be provided as well on the spot if that's needed. And obviously, if the person wants to have the medicine delivered at their home, that's feasible as well, remaining within this environment. And if virtual care is not sufficient, and it happens, we can bring as well basically an easy way for the user to pick up the right specialist within the medical network to book an appointment for a face-to-face appointment.
And we have a big network worldwide with
Exactly.
Allianz Partners. This is important. So what does really differentiate Allianz Health, Lumi, what we name Lumi, from others today?
Yeah, one thing, because here what we've seen, we are bringing access to care. Very nice, easy. But what we realize and what we want to make is that the extra mile, which means that we don't just bring access to care, we are bringing from that smart steering. And to enable that smart steering, to guide the user from one step to another step, we are collecting those data points, 250 plus data points, to enable that steering. One example, for example, if I am a user, I'm using the app, I'm doing a symptom check, and according to the outcome of that symptom checker, the recommendation that I will get will be different. I can have the recommendation maybe that I need to see a dermatologist in person, and then I will be provided the link to book that appointment. Or maybe not, maybe the recommendation is just stay home for the next 48 hours, and if that's not fine, book an appointment with a GP on video, to get the reinsurance.
Okay, so Allianz, it's not only for health. What are the use cases for this health ecosystem also?
Yeah. because obviously, natural fit for health product, that's a fact, but we've been expanding this health ecosystem because at the end, healthcare is a universal need to the other segment. When people are traveling today, if you're purchasing a travel insurance policy from Allianz Partners, I'm in Spain, I'm going in the US, I'm getting sick, I can have a video consultation with a doctor in the US in Spanish language, for example. So that's for the travel segment. We are bringing that as well to the financial services, as a loyalty benefit for credit cards. That's very high, positioning as well for the bank. When people are on the move, when people are driving as well. And not forgetting as well that it's a very highly valuable employee benefit as well for multinational. And not forgetting as well the digital platform as well, where it provides as well a nice differentiator. Yeah.
Okay, super. Let's see now what is the next move for this health Lumi app, how it's going to evolve yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Let's get yesterday for yesterday and start with the present.
Yeah. Today, it's about bringing access to care. You've seen that in the video, so easy, very convenient for the user. But what we want to bring and what we are working on for tomorrow and what is in design as we speak is the design of those guided healthcare journeys, and it's to make sure that it's not anymore a one-time interaction for the user, it's this continuous relationship. And this is exactly where leveraging AI is extremely important for us to accelerate that move towards those guided care pathways. Because AI, with building this AI companion within the ecosystem, is going to do three things. It's going basically to understand, anticipate the need of the user, knowledge from the profile of the user, from the health profile of the user, for sure. And it's going to enable to create action as well for the user, to make action on behalf of the user. And the third thing, we all know that from the LLM today, is the personalization, to even bring an even more personalized interaction within basically the platform.
Okay. And now what is AI is going to add to this current proposal?
Yeah, because exactly what we said. So we are building and designing this AI companion as we speak, but we wanted to go beyond basically the traditional LLM and conversation. I give you here three examples. The first example that you see here, basically, it's to make sure that it brings action for the user. We create action on behalf of the user. One example, I'm checking my symptom, instead of having a quick, texty, wordy, assessment of my symptom, I can use AI tool to monitor in real time my health vitals, my health metrics. This is evidence-based, this one.
Next one?
Yes.
Voilà.
The second one is that, for example, I'm searching for a medical provider. I want to book an appointment. Instead of receiving a list of providers nearby and a directory, I can use my AI companion to book an appointment on my behalf. And we're going to see that in the video later on, And the third example that I'll give you in terms of making sure that it converts into action, that's the one that is relating to basically, and I'm putting this one here. Okay. I want to have a claim, field. It's a bit complex, for a pre-approval for an hospitalization, not a fun thing to do. Instead of receiving a lengthy description form that will help me to fill up that form, we are using the health companion, basically, to fill up the form for you and with you.
We are very good on time, Gaelle, but I would like, about this new Lumi AI companion, how different it is from a classical chatbot.
Because and that's one of the main messages we wanted to bring on that side as well. That's not a general, a classic, chatbot. It is designed for healthcare. It does understand medical context, It's built for that. And when we say it's built for that, it means that, it doesn't use open model. It's using clinically validated solution and closed model. It means that it knows to say, I don't know. There is no systematic response, confident responses. We want to make sure that this is extremely valid from an ethical perspective from that side. And what does it do? We have it here on the slide, basically. So personalization is there. It does adapt to the preference of the user. It can listen, it can speak, it can text, obviously. The personalization, I mentioned it, is there. And much more important, it connects the user to real-world services.
Okay, so what do you think if we take the last 5 minutes to make a demo, to show the people how it's going to evolve the AI and how it works? Huh? So I hope that it will work, we will see. So Lumi AI with the sound is the following.
With the sound.
Yeah, I hope. Let's go.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi, Christian. It's nice to hear you again. What's on your mind today?
Remind me what you can do for me.
I'm Zoe, your healthcare companion. I'll sort your claims and coverage questions, check symptoms when you're feeling under the weather, help you find in-network medical providers, and even share a joke when you need a lift. So, what can I do for you right now?
What's the status of my latest claim?
Sure thing. Here's a list of claims that I've found. Can you please select which one you want to check the status for? Your claim's been approved for €80 and should hit your account in 3 to 5 business days. You can have a look at the full breakdown in the app under claim details. Anything else you'd like to know?
Why is the paid amount lower than what I submitted?
I understand your concern. The claimed amount was €100 and we have approved €80. Since there is a beneficiary share, you will need to cover the remaining €20, so that's why it's €80. Anything else about this claim?
No, I'm fine with the claim, but I've been experiencing a headache all morning.
I'm so sorry to hear you're experiencing a headache. It could be caused by stress or dehydration, but other factors might also be involved. To assist you better, could you share more details about the location of the pain?
It's around my temples, and my jaw is also a bit sore.
That sounds painful. May I suggest to quickly check your vitals to assess the symptoms better? Would you like me to proceed?
Sure, go ahead.
So basically, this is the AI vital tool I was mentioning in the presentation that is checking your metrics, in real time, just by analyzing the blood vessel that's going, under your skin.
Why is the paid amount lower than what I submitted?
No need to worry. Your indicative values are within the normal range. Try relaxation techniques like deep breathing to reduce tension. For a thorough assessment, I suggest to try a certified symptom checker to help identify potential causes. If you prefer, I can also connect you to Dr. Chat for more personalized advice from a certified medical professional. Which one would you like to try before that?
Can you remind me of my dental benefits?
Certainly. Your plan covers dental treatments with a 20% copay up to €3,500 per year. I've found this from your table of benefits in our systems. You may refer to the file shown on the screen for more details. Considering your symptoms, our certified symptom checker will be a helpful first step to explore your concerns. Shall we begin?
Actually, I'd rather book a dentist appointment.
Sure, I can help with that. Based on your plan, coverage and benefits, here's a list of doctors located in Singapore. I still suggest you check with our telehealth doctor to better understand your symptoms and the next steps.
Let's go with Dr. John Smith.
Got that? Here's the available dates for Dr. John Smith.
Tomorrow is fine.
What time works best for you for tomorrow?
2 p.m.
Please confirm the details. Let me go ahead now and book the appointment with the doctor. This will take a couple of minutes. Hang back and relax. On another note, I noticed that you're in Singapore, and based on the last 3 years of World Health Organization's data, we suspect there could be a flu season that could come up soon. I suggest to get a flu vaccine to stay safe.
Ok, como podéis observar, hemos intentado en 20 minutos presentaros lo que es nuestro Digital Health Tool dentro del ecosistema Allianz, con Lumi, con un video y también con una demo. Thank you very much, Gaelle. It was a pleasure
Gracias.
to have you on scene, and thank you very much for all the organization also. Gracias.